what you studied so carefully while I was teaching. So I'll just leave the music aside. Alright, do you want to start with the peas? Do you want to start with the dessert? And then after that we do everything else.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Of course, Charlotte, of course, you know where it is. Alright, let us see. So we didn't look at the ending yet. So do you want to look at with me the ending today?
I only got up to
I know. We have to finish that, right? Okay. Straight bow out, Audrey. You are very innovative, but this is a second finger. Wherever is that? Yeah. It's the second position. Uh-huh. But listen, Audrey. I love how you want to phrase that, but we have to be precise, okay? So, first of all of these dotted drums are cut a little bit. Now watch this. Just look at it with single bow once. First. Just go from here. And we shift down. Okay. Now, so what we will do? We will work on this part more extensively. I don't really want you to practice the slow part too much, because I will not have to, and I don't want you to focus on that. I will have to check on this, okay? So let's just go on. You take out that part, okay? And then actually you can do one thing with it. So watch this. I would like us to go a little bit less passionate. And I would like you to divide the bow very, very evenly. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 5. It is not. You see? So if I don't have even bow distribution, however beautifully you want to do it, it will sound the end of the bow stroke dies, or the end of the bow stroke gets too loud. So what I would like to have, this is 4 equal parts. 4 equal, this is almost 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one is 5/16. It is not, okay? And this is 5, 3, but, and this is 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is just one beat, which is 2, 8. 1, 2. Okay, so let's try to go through once like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, alright. Now you know what, Audrey, what we will do? We will put a sticker to the middle of the bow. Okay, just give it to me, and then you have at least. What about that beautiful smiley? Good? Great. least have one point of reference. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Much better. And fast go back. Much better, Audrey. Straight bow, Audrey. Very good. Two, three, four, five, six. Much better. Save the bow. And fast bow. And medium fast. Very fast. And slow bow. Fast bow. Fast. 3, 8. Very good. Straight bow. Can you stretch out straight to my hand? And 2 and 3 and lift up the violin. That's it, Audrey. Nice. Long. Bend your fingers. Did we get it? Okay. So what we say? Even bow distribution. Will we remember what is that? And then what is it here?
Straight bow.
Did you think about it? Okay, now listen, Audrey. Passion is great. It is funny how different two kids from the same household could be. So passion is great, but we want to have more structure, okay? For Charlotte, structure is great, but we would like to have more passion. So the two of you just can exchange things. Isn't it funny how they...
In the middle.
In the middle, yeah. Okay, now let's go on, let's go with the... Yes, but the last note is very, very good. Now listen, you see long to tip. So after a while, I will not, that was very impressive with your lifted bow stroke. You will be great with the Akulai concerto. After that, we learn the Akulai, okay? No. I cannot go with the last note. That will be just, so little by little. You see? It would be better to, actually you can start it just straight from here. That's fine. Wait a little bit. This one is peeling off. I will put a scotch tape around it. Just a second. Where is my scotch tape? Good. Watch this. This will be a subito piano. Okay, and then be crescendo. And maybe this is just at the middle balance point to start with. Okay, and then to frag. later. So watch this, because that would be really exciting. But again, to try this out, you have to go slower and measure it out. So. Okay, that would be a great lot more exciting. So let's go just at first, just from here. Hey, intonation, and go to the tip is the first time. Good, listen, Audrey, just give it to me. Watch the sticker. So the middle and balance point means actually below the middle, not above, okay? So you don't really go above the sticker at all. You just don't use all the way from the flag to the sticker. Good, okay, listen Audrey, just a little bit slower, lift it up. Spring it, right hand. Okay, very rhythmical. Okay, great passion. Now you are on the fingerboard. Can you get a little bit away from the fingerboard? This is good like that too. But you did is. Oh my goodness. Theoretically that's good, but I don't like it. I like it martelé. The martelé is not the lifted bow stroke, it's not spiccato. So this one will save. Did we read that? Why not? Do I decorate it for myself? You save. Now listen, Audrey. This is martelé. And this is upper half. Now what I started to tell students, that I love to use the colors. And at the end, you guys have a very, very colorful music. But if I have to color a lot, then it means that whatever I wrote in with the pencil at the first time, it didn't happen. And then I use next time another color, and another one, and another one. And then what does it mean? That we practice mistakes for week after week after week. Okay, so what we have to do? We look at those signs. Miss Tunde is not decorating for herself, okay? So let's go just from a, and just go to the balance point or so, and then big martelé. And you are very good with the bow lift. It's not a problem for you. You have to lift to the flag over there, okay? Rather than just playing it at the flag. Okie dokie. Can you try that? So lift. Oops. Lift to flag. Here, okay? From the beginning of that last bar, a little bit slower so you can. You are fantastic, excellent, Audrey. Excellent, excellent. Much better. Way of practicing it. Let's go on. Good, okay. Now listen, oh my goodness. Was it printed with an F sharp? Or was it printed with an F natural and you changed it to F sharp? So it was not a mistake. It's not. This is an F natural. I know, but this was there a natural sign in your music before?
No.
No? Okay, wrong note. There was nothing?
My practice teacher told me.
Yes, yes, yes. He or she is wrong. Just listen to it. This is just so not in the style. It's not. Play it with F natural. You are the first one. Nobody ever played it with an F sharp before. I didn't even notice. So thank you for bringing my attention to it. Theoretically you are right, but I think there is a wrong note in a mistake in the music. In Charlotte's music, and that's a professional music. You remember that with the chords there were mistakes? And then I don't know which note, but there was a wrong note over there. Actually two. So sometimes things happen. Okay, so this is an F natural. But other than that, that was very impressive. Very, very good with the intonation of it. And good with the flow. Now let's just go on. So you fix that, okay? Let's just circle it with the green so it's popping into your eye. Yes.
I first played it with the natural.
Natural, then because I remember that the first time when you played it for me, it was with the natural. I see. Okay, so you can just tell the practice teacher that Miss Tunda said that it must be an F natural. He or she can agree or not, but this is the thing. Let's go. Listen, Audrey, your violin is like you are chasing the rats in the basement. Hey, where are you, rats? Violin up, okay? Maybe not that fast, but. C, yes. Now listen, Audrey, we are not playing arpeggio at the flag because at the flag it will be heavy. So what we do, we start it around the balance point. And only the last time we'll come back to the flag, okay? So balance point out, lift up, yes? Yeah, this one will be a long bow because you will have to come back to the flag for the chord, okay? But the rest is balance point out. Let's just write that down. Alright. Okay, listen, Audrey, never from the top. I know that the top, we would like to hear the top, but always build it from the bottom. Okay, let's see. Yes, that was very good. The violin is proud and up, and we are going from the balance point out, okay? Now listen, Audrey, your balance point is here. Mine is here. So watch this. Let me just put down the violin and then I have you, okay? We lift that thing up. Ouch. But did we get it? Okay. Now higher third finger though. One more time. Lift it up, lift up the violin. Okay, this is how much you help me. I lift up that music stand, so you must hold the violin up. Higher second a tiny bit. Lower first. Higher third. Good job, without me once. No flag, no flag. bow is going like that. So I need you to pull it. Try to pull it. I am standing here and you pull it to me. Okay, let's see. Okay, now can you do it without the music once? Just the first three maybe. Listen, I need a, oops, my band-aid is coming off. So I need, watch my right hand once. We are doing a springing right hand visit. Bend. 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 Okay, bending, big time bending. Let's see. Audrey, you are coming back too much. Let's go a little bit slower. Bend. Straight bend. Bend. And that's the bridge. Look at your string. Bend your sound. Okay. Now do it one last time without me. Lift up, balance point. Alright, you are a tiny bit shy. Bend. Excellent, look at those string. Bend. Higher step. Very good job. Okay, so bridge, straight, and no flag. Now springing. Here is very important. Okay, so each down bow stroke is emphasize the time bit. Okay, bend. This is how you will make it even. Now let's go with the chords. And you fix the intonation now. Do we practice that détaché, connected notes? Especially this part. Do you remember that actually we can practice just these two? Even without the open string, do you do that sometime?
Yeah.
Okay, let me hear, how do you do that? Very good, okay. Now Audrey, can you do it so that you do not stop too much? That you do it actually you can play the part. Can you do it like that? Good job. Okay, now listen. Can we go once legato? Okay, détaché. Not too much separation for the sake of the intonation. Now listen, Audrey, your bow is really seriously going to here. I need straight. Straight bow, really stretching out. Better. Straight. Okay, now the first one was great and the second one was, I already know. You pay attention for the second one as well. You always recreate. Good, listen, Audrey, when we practice this kind of little details, you already know it without the music. Don't look at the music. Look at your string. Look at where you are leading the bow. Was it straight? Was it straight? One more time. Okay, just play the open A and D. Did we get it one more time? Alright, now this is out of tune. Better. Soft. Front of your body. Listen, Audrey, if I have to fix it, then it was not good at the first time. So then I play it until just that two, until I can play that two in tune, okay? Alright, now listen. So what I ask you to start with, if you go with very short sounding notes, then it's harder to tell if it's good or not, and it's too rapid with my finger. So I go. This is what I ask you. That did you practice it détaché? Don't separate. Okay, don't do the lifted. It will be lifted ultimately, but not at this moment. Not until you get it into tune. Okay. Legato. Your first is too high. Longer bow. Higher third a tiny bit. One more time like that. Long bow and connected. Long and connected. Now without me. Long and connected. Bridge. Bridge. Backward. Alright, okay. So you practice it long. Connected. Until intonation is good. Will you read what I write, Charlotte? Audrey? Alright, now let's go on. And you remember that we are continuing in third position, nothing first, just go from here. No, you go from the beginning of the. Straight. Straight ball. No, that was way too long. So just from here. So listen, Audrey, do you count it out aloud, ever? Then why do we have the numbers over there? Did you try to clap and count it? Okay, no, I would like you to count aloud. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay. Good. Okay, listen, that has to be a little bit faster bow because this will be just 3/8, okay? And you can liberally lift up the bow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and rest and 2 and. In the rest, you can lift up the bow a little bit with the 1. Lift up the bow a little bit. Alright, okay, the music stand is a tiny bit too high. Alright, so one more time. That was better. Just try it one more time.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2
Good job. Okay, listen, but you have to count aloud. Count aloud. Okay, and but you have to work out, maybe with your practice teacher, maybe with the metronome, both. That we do not slow down. I know that this is a brain teaser. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. But right now, you practice it with a different rhythm. You are slowing down tremendously. And even when you count 1 and 2 and 3 and you slow down with it. So let's just do it once together. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and lift and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and go on. No, you, from here you don't have to anymore. Good, listen. Audrey, your bow is constantly going like that. And you would have a beautiful expression, but the sound doesn't come out. So somehow, I really would like to go on with that whole thing, but before we fix that, how can I? So can you go from here and show me that you really can think about straight bow for every bow stroke? Better. Good. Okay, so listen, Audrey, so what did just change right now?
I pulled out my arm instead of having that.
And then what did you do for the past half an hour?
Pull back my arm.
And how many times Miss Linda asked you very nicely to? So
Okay.
listen. So it took me to threaten you that we are not going to read this on unless you fix it. So I can threaten you, that's okay, but we only go on if you fix that. Let's go one more time. Actually, can you go from here and every single bow stroke is really straight, okay? When you will get here, yes, but not before, okay? Better, Audrey, look at you. Wow, look at you. Excellent.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2
Alright, so do you notice that this half bar is counted in a different speed, or you don't know? Okay, so when you played it with me, you are a very, very good musician, so you can. Let's see. These are your 8 notes. Aha! Do you know it now? Aha! Do we notice it now? Okay, so 8 note, 132. Okay, and then you play the entire part, 8 note, 132. To make it more structured. You do that with the beginning as well. Give or take, okay? You can go a little bit slower to make a better sound quality. You can go a little bit faster if you are better at it. Okay, now let's go on, and then let's go from here. Audrey, just a second. I don't like that. In my opinion, that's a better sound. sound than the string crossing. Straight, 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 and two, and straight, go. Straight, straight. And four, and one, and. Yes, but this is also different rhythm. So let's go from here, maybe a tiny bit slower. Four, and one, and. Okay, and what did miss in the writing here?
It's quicker.
What?
It's quicker than.
What did I write? Quicker?
No, hold up.
Yes. Did you think about that? Okay, just from the beginning of the line. So listen, Audrey, the idea is. Yes, you have to pull the bow quicker, that's right, but I said almost a straight bow, straight. Excellent, Audrey. Much better. So what did I write? What did I write? Yes. So you save here. Okay, this two is saving. So let's go just from here. Very good. Okay, I changed that from 120 to 132. Okay. All right. So let's go. Yes. No, this is a whole bow. And this is 3. So one, two, three. Okay, so that will be a big ritardando. And this is 3/8 anyhow. So let's go just from here. Straight bow, straight out. Okay, alright. Now, I don't have anybody after you. So should I just go on with an extra 15 minutes so Audrey gets her proper 1 hour?
Sure.
Yes? Okay, alright. Now, pop up here. So listen, Audrey, most importantly, what is the most important lesson of the lesson?
Straight bow.
Straight bow. So for example, this one here too. Do you hear that? Not very appealing. A concertmaster must play with straight bow. A concertmaster has to be like the example for the the leader of the entire orchestra. You have to be absolutely stunning. Okay, with everything, not just with the big motions. No. start it like that. Now new bow stroke, actually not new, we already did it in the Wolfart, staccato, remember the staccato from the Wolfart? Or we didn't do that? We didn't? So what do I do with my right hand? Look at my pointer. Aha! So I do a little springing and I tap with my pointer finger, all of them. Now, I will change the bow stroke because this is a very, very not good bow stroke over there. So this is a down bow stroke, okay? And then this one is a down, and then this will be the same thing here. So this is down. And this is down. Now, Audrey, these are not staccato sounding notes. These are not spiccatos. So these I cross out, okay? We will see about how good you are with the, you were very good with the slower lifted bow stroke. So maybe you can do tiny bit lifted, okay? But right now you start it with on. And this is at the middle. Really at the middle. And then frag, lower, hard. Now that sounds very, very difficult, but it's not, because you have just the open A string. And then at the, below you have so you can look at it just the main notes without the open string, okay? Number one, without open A. Now this is at middle. Are you listening to me, Audrey? Because you are daydreaming right now. This is at tip. Okay, staccatos are at the tip, always. You cannot do it here. This is a completely different bow stroke. Press down at the tip. This is at the middle. This is at the front. And this is a whole bow. Okay. And this is to balance point. So you practice it until you have all of these elements to the right spot. And this is from the balance point to the middle. Okay. So what I would like you to do, just hop down and we try just the staccato. So just that much. Let me see, how do you do that? Just play a B flat. I play the low first and the I played it on the A string. Okay. Now listen, but you are using the full length. Upper half only. And I need your pointer finger to tap. Excellent, excellent. Now listen. I press, each of them is pressed down. So the tapping is because I press down each of them. Better. Excellent. Wow. Wow. Nice. Audrey, you are fantastic, but this is going behind you again. So your elbow should go front of your body, okay? We are not going around town like this, all right? This is not polite. We are going elegant, okay, like a dancer. Pinch each of them. All right, listen, if your pointer finger is here, then you cannot pinch. Pull up your pointer finger. That was a great lot better, and you press down each of them. Front of your body. Okay, you press it down. All right. Now, let's just change place. So the rest you can figure out, the notes you can figure out here. Yes? Okay, now, watch this. which part of the bow do we play these 16ths? Balance point to middle, not middle-ish. Because if you want to play it later spiccato, this is balance point to middle. Okay, now. I will change that bow stroke as well. We will slur this too. And it will be. Now. So I go about the balance point out to the tip. And then I play that open G just to the balance point because I have to play a chord. Can we try that much? So, but listen, Audrey, your bow is going so behind you. Stand to the music stand so that you're, there you go. And now, okay, without me once, let's see, front of your body. It's very short before the open G. Yes, but longer is the sound, so. Can you stop the bow? Just the last one. Aha, better, okay. Now let's go on. Watch this. Okay, so this is also balance point to middle. And then this one is safe, this is tiny. And this one is long. And then back to frag. So watch this. And this is from the balance point to the middle. This is middle. So what I call middle is that you go from the balance point to above the middle equally, okay? So ultimately that will be not the whole bow, okay? This is back to the frag, and this is middle, this is frag, and then middle. This one is to the tip, at the tip. Okay? So you can stop for each bow stroke. To the middle. To the tip. At the tip. Straight bow, lots of bow head. I lift to the front. Lower half. Lower half. Lower half to the middle. To the tip. At the tip. Front. Lower half. Out. I mean balance point and middle. And frag. This is very cool here. Okay, so did you see that? You go very, very slowly. You do not try to perform this.
The beginner
This is
was kind of like the double stop you played.
right. Okay, so this is lower half. This is middle. It is just with a little bit spookier, with spookier notes, right? But it's the exact same thing. And this is tip to tip, and this is at tip, and this is lower half. Lower half is just, and then this one is, this is long, and this is to balance point, and then this is middle, and this is whole bow. So you lift to frag. Okay, now Audrey. You can look at it with single bow. Now this is a whole bow. Deep, balance, point and large, middle. Frag, deep, balance, point and large, middle. Now these are very difficult notes, but actually not the difficult notes, just difficult to hear. So I hold down, I put down the first and second and I just hold it down for the entire bar. And these are the same C sharp and E. And then if you did a good job and then it's down, then you only have to put down the fourth finger. And these are long bows. So let's write it out. So this is a whole bow, deep, this is large, middle. And then this is the same thing, so I don't write it out again, okay? This is lower half. And this is a long bow, long chord, and this is large, middle, okay? And I change the bow stroke and I cross out the piano. I hate that over there, it's not proper. This is a slur and this is a down bow stroke and this is a slur, okay? So, and deep, and balance point, and large middle, frag, deep, okay? So this is to tip, this is a tip, this is balance point, and this is large, middle, and this is a whole bow, and this is upper half, and this is a whole bow, and then you have I'm just kidding. And we finish with straight bow. Good, challenge accepted. How are we going to practice? Slowly. What do we do? With every single little part. We stop and we say it aloud. What do we do? For example, frag. What did Mr. say? Go to the middle. Play at the middle. What did Mr. say? To the tip. At the tip. Lower half. So I have to come back to the frag and then I have to play this just at the lower half. Okay. So I can stop and I can tell it to myself. If I stop and say it aloud, when my kids went to big schools, medical school, law school, but I always taught them, you study aloud. First of all, you don't sit down. When they had to really study for very big exams, I told them that it's much easier to focus if you stand up. So they have like big tables and then they stand up. Because when you sit down, then you sleep. When you stand up, then you are attentive. You have to.
And my teacher has standing tables.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
But usually we just bring super high chair just sit.
But you can achieve more in less time if you stand up. You don't have to study that long. And then you have more free time. And then you can have more vacation time. So, if you study aloud, then it sticks more. If you read it aloud to yourself, not just in your head. You think that you read it in your head and your attention was all over. You read it aloud. You read aloud what I write down, okay? Not just in your head, Audrey. And then you start bow stroke by bow stroke, and then you say, what did Miss Tunda say? Okay, first 4 bars or first 2 bow strokes, straight bow. Did I go straight bow? I check it. If you do it like that 3-4 times, then it will stick. If you don't, you will never be able to fix it. Okay, so how do we practice? Slow and
Slow and focus.
say aloud the instruction. How?
Say aloud the instruction.
So how often do we stop to say aloud the instructions?
Like almost every note.
Yes! Everywhere where I see something new, I stop and I say, okay? It is like you are a teacher and you are demonstrating. Okay, good. All right. Now, maybe we have 2 more minutes for something what you would like to show me. Okay? What is the best thing what you would like to show me?
Okay, got something to do for the Christmas.
Yes. So just one tiny thing. Which one is the best?
That one.
The flat. This one? Yes? Okay.
Yes, this one.
This one, okay, let's see. This one, let's play that one, okay? If we play it well, that will be a gift to Daddy, okay? Ready, go. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Too high, too high. Uh-huh. Lower first, lower first. Okay, let's do it together. So you have the quarter. Listen, Audrey, we are slightly out of tune-ish. Let's go one last time, okay? Lower. Straight bow. Okay. So, what about if you intonate this out a little bit and you make it faster? Okay? Because this is a manual. So you see the C is longer. Actually, you can do this too. Just go to your... Alright, good. So listen, Audrey, I don't even mark it. Everything stays, but we spent more time on the piece today, so I didn't have time for this. Next time, maybe we start with these things. I will see how can we incorporate everything into one lesson, but we did a good work with the piece. And you can apply everything. We have to play in tune and we have to play with straight bow. Okay, yes, a lot to think about for the winter break, but that's good. We would like to think about things, right?
Thank you, teacher.
So, but my husband always told to my kids that if you study something and your brain doesn't work, then you didn't do it enough. And especially, kids.